Buenos tardes. We apologize that we haven't really been around lately. We had to deal with midterms in life and things.
Midterms are scary.
College is a brutal place.
And then there was spring break, which wasn't scary, but
no, we still weren't. We weren't around because we live quite far apart. But anyway,
we're back.
Yes, indeed. All right, I'll turn it over to you.
The word of the week is ace because I'll explain why. Ace is a British term for something that's really awesome. And the reason why we're using a British term this week is because we've decided to do, you know, stereotypical blogger thing, 50 Shades of Grey. So to make it a little classier, we're going to be reading 50 Shades of Grey in British accents with 50 Shades of hats. Most of them are mine, but some of them we've collected from our various friends, so, you know.
A few are mine.
A few are Robin's.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You can send this in later.
And for everyone who donated hats, thank you for our cause, and we hope you enjoy.
Indeed.
Suddenly, he sits up and tugs my panties off and throws them on the floor. Pulling off his boxer briefs, his erection springs free. Holy cow. He reaches over to his bedside table and grabs a foil packet. I'm gonna assume she means condom here.
Indeed. It's only just, not painful. I moan into his mouth, giving his tongue an opening. He takes full advantage, his tongue expertly exploring my mouth. He takes... Oh god, where am I? Help! I've never been kissed like this. My tongue tentatively strokes his and joins his in a slow, erotic dance that's all about touch and sensation, all bump and grind. He brings his hand up to grasp my chin and holds me in place,
exploding around him as I climax and splinter into a million pieces underneath him. That's bad for your health. And as he comes, he calls out my name, thrusting hard, then stilling as he empties himself into me. Was he not just wearing a condom like 2 seconds ago?
Oh my, that was extraordinary. Now I know what all the fuss is about. He gazes down at me, a satisfied smile on his face. Well, I'm sure there's nothing but gratitude and awe on mine.
You're so wet, so quickly, so responsive. Oh, Anastasia, I like that. I like that a lot, he whispers.
You're so deliciously wet. God, I want you. He thrusts his finger inside me, and I cry. You're so deliciously wet. God, I want you. He thrusts his finger inside me, and I cry out as he does it again and again. He palms my clitoris, and I cry out once more. He pushes inside me harder and harder still. It's like a guy from Boston.
His sculptured, pouty lips are parted slightly, and his shiny, clean hair is a glorious mess. How could anyone look this good and still be legal? I remember his room upstairs. Perhaps he's not legal.
I'm going to faux shizzle you now, Miss Steele, he murmurs as he positions the head of his erection at the entrance of my sex. Hard, he whispers, and he slams into me.
Me too, he murmurs. I've never had vanilla sex before. There's a lot to be said for it. But then maybe it's because it's with you.
His long fingers reach around to gently massage my clitoris, circling slowly. His breath is soft against my face as he slowly nips me along my jaw. You smell divine.
A tremor runs through my whole body. I am naked, in a bath with Christian Grey. He's naked.
This is wrong, but holy hell is it erotic. I want to faux rizzle your mouth, Anastasia, and I will soon. His voice is hoarse, raw, his breathing more disjointed. Faux rizzle my mouth? I moan and I bite down on him. He gasps and he pulls my hair tighter, painfully, so I release him.
Oh, baby, that feels so good, he murmurs. I suck harder, flicking my tongue across the head of his impressive erection. Wrapping my teeth behind my lips, I clamp my mouth around him.
So you've just slept with him, given him your virginity, a man who doesn't love you. In fact, he has very odd ideas about you, wants to make you some sort of kinky sex slave. I cannot believe I just read that out loud.
He tugs at the binding. It's secure. Some Boy Scout he must have been to learn this knot. What now? My pulse has gone through the roof, my heart beating a frantic rhythm. He runs his fingers down my pigtails. You look so young with these, he murmurs and moves forward. This is kind of disturbing. She just was fantasizing about him being a Boy Scout, and yeah.
I know that lip is delicious. I can attest to that, but will you stop biting it? He says through clenched teeth. Your chewing it makes me want to faux-rizzle you, and you're sore, okay? I gasp automatically, unlocking my lip, shocked.
His eyes are burning with wild anticipation. His breathing is ragged, matching mine, and he lifts his pelvis as I come down, bouncing me back up. We pick up the rhythm, up, down, up, down. It's like a seesaw.
It's so big and growing. His erection is above the waterline, the water lapping at his hips. I glance up at him and come face to face with his wicked grin. He's enjoying my astounded expression. I realize that I'm staring. I swallow. That was inside me? It doesn't seem possible. He wants me to touch him. Okay. Bring it on.
He wants me. Christian Grey, Greek god, wants me. And I want him. Here, now, in the elevator. You are so sweet.
Quickly, he clambers out of the bath, giving me my first full glimpse of the Adonis, divinely formed, that is Christian Grey. My inner goddess has stopped dancing and is staring too, open-mouthed and drooling slightly. His erection tamed but still substantial. Wow.
Jeez. His finger slips through the fine lace and slowly encircles around me. There. Briefly, he closes his eyes and his breathing hitches, despite the fact she's the one being touched.
Tit for tat is not my usual style, Miss Steele, he whispers as he gently blows up and down me. But you pleased me today, and you should be rewarded. I hear the wicked grin in his voice, and while my body is singing from his words, his tongue starts to slowly circle my clitoris as his hands hold down my thigh.
Come for me, baby. His voice is harsh, hard, raw at my ear, and I explode around him as he pounds rapidly into me.
I have no clean clothes in here. I'm filled with sudden panic, and considering what I've just experienced, I'm finding the panic overwhelming. His mother? Holy crap. I have no clean clothes, and she's practically walked in on us in our flagrant delicto? Perhaps I should stay here.
Just straightforward sex, Anastasia. No toys, no add-ons. He shrugs. You know, well, actually you don't know, but that's what it means. Oh, I thought it was chocolate fudge brownie sex that we had with a cherry on top. But hey, what do I know?
If I'd not met him, I'd still be sweetly and blissfully oblivious. My mind drifts to last night and this morning, and the incredible, sensual sexuality I'd experienced. Do I want to say goodbye to that? No, screams my subconscious. My inner goddess genie slut nods in silent zen-like agreement with her.
My subconscious sounds sane and rational, not her usual snarky self. My inner goddess is jumping up and down, clapping her hands like a 5-year-old. Please let's do this, otherwise we'll end up alone with a lot of cats and your classic novels to keep you company. That's gonna be me. I ain't even mad, bro.
It's very serene and peaceful in here, he murmurs. Not at the moment. Not with you here. Finally, my medulla oblongata recalls its purpose. I breathe. How? Seriously? Seriously right now?
If you struggle, I'll tie your feet too. If you make a noise, Anastasia, I will gag you. Keep quiet. Catherine is probably outside listening right now. Gag me. Kate. Yes, that is exactly what he just said. Thank you. I'll shut up.
With one finger, he pulls down my bra cups in turn, my breasts pushed up, exposed and vulnerable. Leaning down, he kisses and tugs at each of my nipples in turn with cool, cold lips. I fight my body as it tries to arch and respond.
It's sweet, agonizing torture. If you spill the wine, I won't let you come. Oh, please, Christian. Sir, please. He's driving me insane. I hear him smile. For all of you out there, smiles are now audible.
Ready for me so soon, he says. He moves his finger tantalizingly slowly, in, out, and I push against him, tilting my hips up. You are a greedy girl, he scolds softly, and his thumb circles my clitoris and then presses down.
Well, I will rizzle you this way, or this way, or this way. There's an endless choice. He breathes against my lips. He withdraws his hand and reaches to the bedside for a foil packet. He's getting another osmosis condom.
What can I say? His HIV status is clear. He's heavily into roleplay, wants me to obey his every command. He hurt someone he tied to his playroom ceiling, and he wanted to faux-shizzle me in the private dining room. He's a keeper.
You don't like that word? No, it doesn't do it for me at all. Words are sexy now, you know. Oh, I don't know. It seems to have a very beneficial effect on you.
Suddenly, it's like we're on our own in the room. Just the two of us. My whole body has come alive, every nerve ending singing softly, that electricity pulling me to him, charging between us.
I squirm uncomfortably, hypnotized by his glare as a slow flush spreads across my face. Unbidden, I recall my dream from this morning, and the muscles in my belly do the delectable clench thing. I inhale sharply.
Holy cow! My mouth drops open. My subconscious is in shock. Christian Grey is up for more. He's willing to try. My subconscious peeks out from behind the couch, still registering shock on her happy face.
Okay, I blink up at Ray, trying to find my equilibrium. What have you done? My subconscious screams at me. My inner goddess is doing backflips in a routine worthy of a Russian Olympic gymnast. Is her inner goddess her... is she that like her dual personality?
It's taking all my self-control not to faux-shizzle you on the hood of this car right now, just to show you that you are mine, and if I want to buy you a faux-shizzling car, I'll buy you a faux-shizzling car, he growls. Now let's get you inside and naked. He plants a swift, rough kiss on me.
I'm pretty sure it's just her inner slut.
Inner slut, okay, we'll go with that. You are one challenging woman, Anna Steele. He kisses me passionately, forcing my lips apart with his tongue, taking no prisoners.
So perhaps I won't let you come after all. He returns the attention of his fingers to my nipples, pulling, twisting, kneading. I grind my behind against him, moving side to side.
More, he eases it down his lips, licking and kissing and sucking their way across to my other shoulder. He is so tantalizingly good at this. My body resonates and I start to squirm languidly beneath his touch. I don't think she has enough adverbs yet.
Undress me, he commands quietly, staring down at me, eyes hooded. All I'm wearing are my shoes. Well, Kate's high-heeled pumps. I'm taken aback. I've never undressed a man. So you haven't undressed a man, and yet you are doing the kinky sex slave thing. Okay, well, I won't judge you. Just kidding, I'm judging you really hard right now.
His fingers hook into my panties at the back, stretching them, and he pushes his thumbs through the material, shredding them and tossing them in front of me so I can see. Holy shit. His hands move down to my sex, and from behind he slowly inserts his fingers. If it was that easy to destroy a pair of panties, I'm pretty sure the wash would have eaten all of mine.
His skin is so smooth and velvety, and hard. What a delicious combination. I lean forward, my hair falling around me, and he's in my mouth. I suck hard. He closes his eyes, his hips jerking beneath me.
Oh, the possibilities. My inner goddess roars, and that's the inner slut, to clarify. And from somewhere born of frustration, need, and sheer steel bravery, I push him onto the bed. He laughs as he falls, and I gaze down at him, feeling victorious. My inner goddess is going to explode.
I am faux-rizzling him. I am in charge. He's mine and I'm his. The thought pushes me, weighted with concrete. Oh God, where did the concrete come from? over the edge, and I climax around him, shouting incoherently. That's the way to end it.
Probably gonna get so many men after reading this. Not because of how I'm reading, but because of my sexy hats.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes.